Hey, I'm Joe. So I'm working on a little project in my Subaru WRX. It's a 2019, and I've had this popular problem, which is battery drain when my car is turned off. So what I believe the issue is, because a lot of other people are having the same problem, is this DCM unit. So this is the unit that sits under your factory radio. And this is what connects to things like your SOS and infotainment center. And I'm not using any of those things because I've swapped in my aftermarket radio. So this is my DCM unit. So what happens is your Subaru tries to connect to the 3G network, and the 3G network isn't there anymore. So it tries to connect over and over again, and then it's supposed to stop after a little while when it can't connect. And that way it won't drain your battery. I think the issue is, and I'm not sure if this battery up here is related. I don't know if this battery goes dead or what, but the unit continues to search for the 3G network over and over again, and it draws more power, and then it causes your battery to go dead pretty quickly. So I've had my car set up on a trickle charger because what I've been waiting for is this little part that I bought from, I think it was AutoHarness. If you Google around, you can find it pretty easily, but it allows you to, with your aftermarket radio, which I have sitting down there, remove this unit from your car, and then one of these you can plug directly in here. And the reason you need to do this is because your front speakers, so I have two door speakers and then I have the little horns up front, they are connected through this unit because when you make a call to Subaru or you hit SOS, it's wired into these front speakers. So if you remove this unit, or if you pull out the fuse, which I've done, so I pulled this fuse out from under the fuse box right here, then when you have the radio on, no sound comes out of your front speakers. So when you plug this in, it gives you access to the front speakers. You don't have the battery drain issue anymore. These buttons don't work, and if you're not using and you're not paying for this system, then it's not necessary. So I'm able to remove this whole unit. I'll plug this in, and then everything should be good. I'll put my fuse back in, even though it shouldn't power anything, and then I should no longer have a battery drain issue. So this is the plug that was going into the DCM unit. So I'm just going to take the plug that I bought, and this is just going to slide right in. Just like that. The other plugs are going to stay disconnected. So now I'm going to put the radio back in, and then I'll test and make sure everything works properly. All right, so the aftermarket radio is back in. It only took me about 60 seconds to do it. Just pretend like that's how fast I was able to get it in. And now I can plug up the battery and test out the system. All right, so I have the cover off the fuse box. I'm going to put my DCM fuse back in, which is this 20 amp. It's going to go right there. And you can see from here, I have the direct injection, the FA engine here. I'm going to ignore this. This is the EJ, this is for the STI. So it is this little star 5. You can see that the star 5 is the telematics system. So now that's back in. I can plug the battery back up because I do have it charging right now. Now to test before I plug it up, I want to see how much draw is on the battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my voltmeter. I'm going to plug it into this 10 amp side. I'm going to set this to amps right here. And then I've got my negative disconnected. I've got this piece of plastic in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the negative end of the battery with the terminal, and then I'm going to see what type of amperage we have. So I have 0.29 amps that it's drawing right now when the car is off and sitting. Now I will connect the car up, and then I will give it a start. And I'll also use a wrench to tighten this down. So now I'll give the car a start. Make sure my head unit comes on. You can see my battery is still charging, which is great. And all I have to do is run a test, make sure everything's working properly. All right, thanks for watching. Now, if you are having an issue, you can follow the steps that I did to replace the part, or you can take your car to Subaru and they should be able to fix it. I believe there's a TSB open around this. Take care.